Strength Warehouse presents Go Heavy or Go Home podcast. I am your host, Nate Boley. In this podcast, we talk about strength, fitness, nutrition, and all things Strength Warehouse related. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Super excited to have you here. Holiday edition, in between Christmas and New Year's. This time of year, everybody's thinking about New Year's resolutions, right? How is 2024 going to be for you? And if you're just rolling with the punches and you have no idea what you're doing, I highly suggest you figure it out, do some planning, understand what you want to do in the next year, and that you'll probably go a lot farther than just kind of rolling with the waves, right? But if you're rolling with the waves and doing your own thing, hey, there's no problem with that. I'm just saying, if you want a goal and you have a specific thing you want to do, planning it out is just absolutely the key to get there. And I put a podcast out a couple weeks ago about Strength Warehouse's annual planning. Megan and I started doing that a few years ago. And this year is our first year that we're going to be introducing this to our staff, because we really want our staff on board and we want the team to try to envision this annual plan together. We don't want Nate and Megan to just be like, hey, we're going to do this and you guys are going to do it. We want the Strength Warehouse team to be like, hey, we want to do this as a collective. We think this is the best for our member base, and this is the best for our vision that we have set for 2025, which is only a year away now. So we built an ebook. It's called Goals, and we've been putting it out to our members, putting it out to our friends and family out on our free Facebook page called Health and Wellness for Central Oregonians. I'd love to have you on that page. It's a great page where we put tips, tricks, motivation things, ebooks, all sorts of stuff out there. It filters through all the BS that you're going to find on all these big websites, and it really just gives you down to earth, quick and dirty tips on how to get your fitness and health and strength up. You do not have to be a Central Oregonian to join the page. So go ahead and I'll have it in the show notes. Click on that. I'll let you in and you can grab that goals book if you're looking to make some goals for 2024. Anyway, down to business. Today's episode is how Megan and I in Strength Warehouse cultivate our team. Our team is the lifeblood of Strength Warehouse, and we just wanted to, give them all the praise and just show you guys how we as leaders are trying to lead our team, right? So the first thing is Megan and I should say, built a vivid vision for the gym. And that was in 2022, right? So it's a 3-year vision for 2023 of how we want to look, act, and feel. And so we share this with our clients, we share this with our team, and we show this to our team members before we ever hire them. And I'll post the blog link in the show notes as well, so you guys can read our vivid vision. I love it. It's great. We had it professionally edited and developed, so it really just, every single word, it means so much. And it's a very big, it's a BHAG, right? A big, hairy, audacious goal, which is something that's very scary, but is super awesome as well. So anyway, that's kind of the basis of how we develop our staff or cultivate our team, is through that vivid vision, that lens that says, hey, this is where we want to be in 2025. If you don't fit that model, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to go somewhere else and we're going to find somebody else that does. Or if buying this extra space over here doesn't fall in line with our vivid vision, we're not going to do it. It's a very great filter to filter exactly where we want to be in 2025. And we're not just bouncing off the walls trying to figure it all out, right? We know exactly where we're going to go. We have the steps to get there, and we're making it happen. So anyway, one of the ways that we do that is we continuously create opportunities for our team's growth through learning, right? So we do a bunch of different things. So we do monthly meetings where we have coaches teaching time. So every single month, one of our coaches gets picked to teach the coaches, all the coaches, including the owners, Megan and I, during that month. Currently, this next month is going to be Luke Martin, which is one of our coaches, and we've gone through all of them. So Sage will be the next one after that, and then we'll rotate back through. Which I was the very first one who did the teaching time, I should say. We also do things called role play. So where we role play through scenarios to try to figure out the best way to adapt or the best way to just go through this certain scenario, whether it's a sales scenario, whether it's an event scenario, whether it's somebody's performance scenario and whatever. So we role play. We don't just like say, hey, we're just gonna wing it each time, right? We actually are doing this on the back end, and then we can bring that stuff to the forefront when it comes to fruition. Each month, Megan and I pick a video from Kabuki EDU, which is a coaching learning platform that we subscribe to, and we have all the coaches watch these different videos, and then we come together as a team and talk about the video and how it would best serve our clients, right? And I guess I should circle back around, but we do an onboarding process. So when Megan and I hire, we do a 3-part thing. So we initially contact whoever it is, or they contact us. We contact them for the coaching situation, and we do a phone call or an email back and forth depending on how the situation works. And we figure out, give us a little bit of details on what's going on, give us some credentials, some experiences if you have, and then we decide if this person's kind of right fit for us. We do a coffee meeting, and so we go for a coffee outside the gym, and we have some specific questions that we ask pertaining them and the gym, and we want to hear specific things. And if they're not giving us specific things, then we can opt to move on from that potential lead, that coach, or potentially move forward with them. Once we've had that conversation, and let's say we decide that they're a great fit, or we think they're a great fit, we bring them into the gym and we do another meeting. Once we do that meeting, that's kind of where we decide, hey, we're going to offer this person a contract or not, right? So say we offer them a contract, then the next thing is we bring them in to check out some classes. So they come in for a couple weeks, they do some classes with us, and we make sure that they're going to be a good fit for the environment. After that, if they're still on board with us, and we've met with them a couple times, and we feel like they're a good fit, and they've got all the credentials and all that type of stuff, then we ask them to shadow us. And at this point, we shout them out to all of our members saying, hey, so-and-so is coming on. We love them as a coach. They're a great coach. We're super excited to have them on, and they're going to be shadowing us as coaches. So they shadow us for a couple weeks, and then they get to switch roles where the head coach that's coaching the class for the day gets to shadow, and they get to do the warm-up. So they do that for a couple days. I think it's 3 days. And then they get to run the whole class. The head coach will do the warm-up, and the new coach will run the whole class. Then after that, the new coach will get to do the whole thing, the warm-up and the class. And then after that, they will basically get to run free with the class. I should say that there is a couple of things in front of that. So I have built out an onboarding process. They have, I think, 18 YouTube videos and questionnaires that they have to watch and fill out the questions before they ever get to any of the classes like that. And so I watch their questions, and I make sure that they're answering them the correct way that I would like them to answer the questions. And if not, we go through and ask them why this didn't get through, or maybe you got the questions wrong, whatever. No big deal. But we want to make sure that they're getting to know exactly what we're trying to deliver to our clients. Anyway, and so we do a couple of other things with the onboarding process, which are just kind of minute, but basically it's, hey, we're going to run you through on-ramps, we're going to run you through personal training sessions, we're going to run you through classes, and make sure you just have the whole entire gamut, the whole totality of the exact way we want the classes, the PT sessions, the on-ramps, the nutrition coaching to go. Then we meet with each new coach multiple times throughout the first 6 months and just make sure that we're still on the same board. We only usually start them out with like a 3-month contract and just making sure that everything's going well. And if it doesn't go well, then we wish them a great day and they go on their way. If it is going well, we offer them a longer contract, usually a year or 2 years at that time. Megan and I had about 3 years ago joined up with a business mentor group that is specific for gyms, and there's lots of opportunities and lots of resources for these. One of them is a Wednesday morning call called Office Hours, and it's a Zoom call, and it's multiple gym owners worldwide. They get together and they talk about specific things, whether it's nutrition, whether it's coaching, whether it's sales, whether it's just there's a huge gamut of encompassing all the aspects of owning a gym. And we cherry pick those things and have our coaches watch them and have our coaches interact with them. And it's a great way for them to learn outside of our 4 walls. And it teaches them how to deliver our services even better every single time. We're trying to get better. We have learning modules that we teach each other, and that we're trying, like I said, the Kabuki EDU. There's learning modules that we want our coaches to go through, and there's Two Brain, which is our mentorship group, modules that we want our coaches to go through and learn so they can teach and they can deliver our service even better. And one of the biggest things that we've done with our team lately is the summit, which is again our mentorship group. Every June we fly over to Chicago, and it's a huge 3-day for me because I'm in a little higher level of the mentorship group. So Megan and I go a day earlier, actually 2 days earlier, I lied. And we learn a little bit more about running the business, and then our coaches come in and they learn about how to deliver the service and just have a great time. But it's literally last year, there was, I think there was 3,000 people there, multiple gym owners, multiple coaches, multiple mentors, and it was just so much fun. Cultivate a team, cultivate all of our community and family, and just have a great time. We went out to dinner together. We had some drinks together. We just had a great time. We got to fly back and forth together. Just a great time to create opportunities for us to grow as a family and as a team, right? And so every time we take a new coach through this, Megan and I find the holes, and then we try to fix the holes. In every rendition, it's just like, okay, how did that go? Did it go the way we wanted it to? Envision it in our brain? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Why didn't it work? We bounce that off our mentor. We go back and forth, and then we figure out what needs to be done going forward. And so the next time a new coach comes on, it's even better. It's even more locked in. And I'm so excited because I want the most every time. I'm like, this is the best rendition of this. And then guess what? We have a coach come through, something falls through the cracks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so we have another opportunity to make it better and make it better. It's so awesome. So basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's like the whole rundown of how we cultivate a team. We love to shout out our coaches in our different, membership barbecues. We did our bring a friend event. We did Christmas party. We did Thanksgiving party. All these types of things. We love to shout out our coaches. We think they're awesome, and we love to just help build them up so they are better every single time. Anyway, that's pretty much the deal. I know this is a shorter episode, but that's pretty much all I got. I just wanted to share with you guys on what we're doing. We're investing in our staff and our team, and we just think that's the greatest value that anybody could add to a business, right? Is just investing in the team. The team is going to drive the value to better our clients and give them the most results and the best client experience that we could ever ask. And that's really the goal that Megan and I have currently at our gym. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got for you. And I wanted to just shout out Todd TOLCES at imagevoice.com. He's the one who's been editing all of these videos, so you don't hear any of my mouth noises or my sniffles or anything like that, or my coughs. Or chairs squeaking or anything like that. So give him a shout out. If you're interested in doing a podcast and you want him to edit your videos and have them sound just as good as mine, hit him up at imagingvoice.com. Well, anyway, guys, hope you had a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And again, if you want that goal setting sheet, hit us up. I'll put the Facebook page in the link in the show notes down on the bottom. And I hope you guys have a great 2024. All right? I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey of strength. If you liked this episode, please leave us a review and share with a friend. To stay connected, hit that subscribe button. All right, until next time, go heavy or go home.